The medieval merchants' houses feature distinctive gables. They're a typical sight in a town that was once part of the Hanseatic League. From the 13th to the 17th century, this trading alliance stretched across much of northern Europe. Lüneburg features an especially large number of these buildings. The best examples can be found on the central square, am Sande. The residents of these homes were very wealthy. In Lüneburg, they were the salt merchants, going back to the 9th century. Lüneburg had a monopoly on salt in northern Germany and grew rich on the profits, benefiting from maritime and land trade routes. About 30 kilometers west of Lüneburg, visitors can enjoy a natural spectacle. The heather blooms each year in late summer, and that's the best time to visit the Lüneburg Heath Nature Reserve. Cars are prohibited here. Instead, horse-drawn carriages ferry visitors into the reserve. That allows them plenty of time to sit back and enjoy the view. One of the most beautiful parts of the Heath is the Totengrund Valley. A local pastor bought the land in 1910 to protect it from development. He created a nature reserve, one of the very first in Germany. This is why the valley never silted up, like vast swathes of heath elsewhere. Maintaining the landscape requires plenty of upkeep. Luckily, the reserve has some help. Meet the help. These moorland sheep have one job: grazing. Thanks to 8 flocks of sheep and their healthy appetites, young heather continues to flourish in the park. The sheep are a charming part of the landscape, dotted with picturesque villages. Vilsada is located in the center of the nature reserve. It's quiet and peaceful here, at some of the time. Vilsada is home to just 40 people, but they welcome some 2 million tourists every year. The sandy ground of the Heath is ideal for horseback riding. The area features more than 300 kilometers of riding trails. It's no surprise that the region is home to a number of riding stables and clubs that cater to tourists, both young and old.
The terrain, the topography, the swell of the Lüneburg Heath is a wonderful experience for beginners as well as for advanced riders. And what else is really great is the expanse, which allows everything from half-hour jaunts to riding tours several days long. You can plan the route just the way you like it.
But when it comes to popularity, no animal can beat the moorland sheep. In the evening, people gather at the pen to await the return of the flocks. Time for them to turn in for the night. Another beautiful day on the Lüneburg Heath comes to an end.